Hey guys, today we're looking at some gameplay with the most unique weapon in Rotwood, which is the striker ball. So basically what this is two balls that you can throw, and it'll bounce back to you after you hit something. Let's get right into the action. Alright. Let's pick our first power. For using the striker, we don't really care about hit stun that much, so we're gonna go with the run speed. This will allow us to chase our balls faster, in case we drop them. Because the quirk about this, when you throw the balls away, you can't use anymore. You have to pick them up again, before you can throw them again. So you have to run over them with them. And after you throw them, you can position yourself in the landing zone, which is outlined on the floor, to catch them. And if you throw them again after catching them, it'll crit. But you can also just punch them straight at the enemies, so you don't need to actually catch them. You can just keep punching them at the enemies repeatedly. Like that. And if you land a long enough chain, you're gonna get the super purple crit. Later in the video you'll see me use this against the boss, so make sure you watch all the way. And also as an emergency, you can just use your hands to punch the enemies, which doesn't do much damage, but it's an emergency measure in case you don't have a ball handy. But the majority of your gameplay should be focused using the balls to damage your enemies. You can just repeatedly smash them with the balls until they die. The reason I enjoy the striker over all the other weapons in the game is because of how chaotic and complex the mechanics are. So you can just keep launching the balls around, and you can even bounce them off enemies repeatedly. I think it provides a really strong balance between survivability and also damage. We're gonna pick this perk because it's easy to build a combo with the striker, so we're gonna get a lot of conjure from that. Let me also show the special ability of this weapon. So if you hold the shift key, you can summon a row of spikes. This is a great ability to help you clear away a lot of the junk mobs at the start of an encounter. And you can use it even without your balls, if they're fast. But be warned that this animation is a little bit long, so you're gonna be exposed to enemy fire. Which is why I don't recommend using that spike attack unless you've lined up all the enemies. Which you can do so like this, to pull them behind you, and then you can launch the spike. Another point is, notice that they don't damage the flying enemies. So this is purely a ground attack. It will not hit the flying monsters. But that's not a problem, it's fairly easy to delete the monsters with your spike balls. Let's get our next perk. Striker lunge. Let's see what this ability does. So, this is like an advanced version of the punching your ball skill. This is a combination of a dodge and attack at the same time. So you teleport it automatically to wherever your balls are and launch them forward. So this is really powerful. You can literally move across the entire screen. Crazy. Let's try using the striker lunge in our next encounter. It does have a little bit of an animation, so you gotta be careful. You see I've taken a lot of damage from that. Seems like it's better to do the striker lunge when you're a bit away from the mobs. Alright. Which one shall we get? Let's get this one to help us clear away some of the mobs. We need the help of that AoE ability to clear away some of the mobs we just started again. So yeah, as you can see, I took care of most of the weaker mobs. It's easy to focus on this last stronger mob. And we can just safely launch the ball repeatedly. The neat part, you can even do damage while you're lunging, like in the animation. See, I only need the ball to do damage. I can literally just Superman fly through the enemies. I like those bounces. That's a powerful attack. That killed like 8 of the little mothballs. There we go. We cleared that, taking no damage. Alright, well this one's not useful for the striker, so let's use the tacos. It's not much damage, but it adds up. And we're gonna go to the right side to replenish our potion that we just used. Alright, we got a potion back. Now it's time for the mini boss. Oh boy. We have to stay far away from this crane, so that's why the striker is so good. It lets us deal damage safely from the distance. See, that was easy. It's already dead. We did take some damage, but not as much as if we were using a hammer or a spear. Alright, it's time to choose a strong blessing. Which one should we get? Let's take this one for more offensive power. We don't need pearls because we already have the long distance stars, so we can take this one. At the start of the encounter, rather than attacking directly, you can see I reposition myself first to avoid taking damage and to line them all up. Oh no, we got hit by the confusion plant. Now our inputs are messed up. So your controls are basically randomized. Gotta be careful of those poison clouds. For this power, we're definitely taking this one because it's easy to build up a long hit streak with the striker. Wonder what we got as a gift. Pain. So this is a thing that rewards alternating light and heavy attacks, which I think will work well with our ability. We're a bit low, so I'm gonna drink the potion and then we're gonna buy a new one. Thanks to our earlier choice of that perk, which gives us Conjure for our hit streak, we have more than enough Conjure to buy potions. No thanks. Alright, so monsters are stronger in this one. We're gonna focus on the weaker ones first. And our bouncing balls can help clear them out. So we're gonna let the balls bounce. So really all you gotta do to start is throw the balls and avoid taking damage. And the random bounces can sometimes just eliminate enemies by themselves. I think I lost one of my balls I think I lost one of my balls on the left side. That's not good. Looks like it's just a bit bugged. I need to get that back somehow. Yeah, I think that one's lost. Health is a little tight, so we're gonna have to drink our potion. Alright, we finally got both balls back. See, these bounces are doing work. Oh, that was a long fight. Let's take this one. We need the sustain more than the damage, because my dodging skills are a little off. I'm not sure what that plant does. I think that can make me a bit bigger. Well, it's actually really cool. The plant, or the enemies themselves can actually cause my striker balls to bounce. And I'll do damage to them. Wow, that's a 2000 crit. It's looking a little dicey here. I'm rather low. So I gotta spam dodge and grab my balls. Oof. Alright, that wasn't good. Alright, it's our second attempt at using the striker. Hopefully we get to the boss this time. We're gonna take this one to boost our crit chance. Let's try out this skill. So what does this do? This is the opposite of the previous skill we used, which pulled you to your ball. This pulls the balls to you. Now let's try it out against enemies. So first position yourself safely. Throw the balls. Now pull the balls. Okay, again there's some wind up time, so you gotta be very careful. Health is very important. Can't go low so soon. Otherwise it'll be too low to beat the boss. As you can see, you can also hit them with the recall. So you can stand with the monster between you and the ball and then recall the ball into the monster. And that'll bounce off the monster. So the striker weapon is really, I mean, you can use it however you want. You can attack directly, you can use it as more of an environmental attack, let the monsters hit themselves with it. Just one of the most flexible weapons in Rotwood at the moment. And you even can just pull them to yourself, not to attack, but just pull them to yourself so you can grab them and throw them. Because sometimes in a dangerous spot like the acid pool, and you don't want to go in there and grab it, so you want to just recall it out. This one's good. It'll let us do even more damage from the distance. Let's see how it looks. I guess it only works on the melee. So we're just gonna keep recalling the balls and hitting them that way while not exposing ourselves to danger. Okay, for this we're definitely not taking this one because we miss a lot, so we're gonna be killing ourselves. Let's take this one. It's a safer option. It's about time to drink a health potion. Low. Although I am gonna stay at low health for now because I want the extra damage bonus. If I heal out, we'll go over the half health threshold. And then we'll do less damage. So it'd be better to finish this fast. Finish this fight fast and then heal up afterwards. As you can see, the bounces make short work of enemies. And we can fly around with our shift ability. Alright, let's take this one. Because it doesn't matter if we push the enemies away. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that anyways because this actually is worse. You have to be at super low health. And you do more damage. But you're probably gonna die. Alright, our goal now is to beat this train while taking minimal damage. Okay, we already failed that goal. We've taken more than half damage. But on the bright side, we can proc our cornered coyote to deal more damage to the enemies. It's a bit dangerous, so I'm gonna heal up. Ouch. That was a close one. Let me heal while we can. We can't reach that one. This tends to happen a little bit when you play the striker. At least you have two though. Whew, that took a lot of health out of me. But we managed to kill her. We're definitely taking the shield power because we're having trouble staying alive. This one is good. It doesn't require taking damage to activate. Alright, cool. We got a free upgrade. Now we're gonna go to the potion room because we really need more health. But we won't drink it because we want to make use of the double damage still. At low health. There's a little bit too many of these. So we're gonna have to drink the potion. As soon as we can find a safe spot, that is. Good. Oh, this is not the time for the random effect to happen. We're gonna do our best to move around with the flip controls. We didn't activate the shield ability, which means the next hit we take is reduced to 1 damage. But we already lost it again, since there's too many little bugs. So if you're good at stacking combo, then the striker is really beneficial. If you're like me and you're a little bad, then it's still good, but it's not that good. We're gonna take this to heal up a little bit passively. Oh, this one's a big mechanic. There's like 3 waves of one. Let's look at the options. And take the electric option. This should be a good combo because we heavy attack a lot with the striker balls. So you can see there's a lot of synergy. The shock helps us wipe out a huge number of enemies at once. So yeah, it was a bit rough playing with the striker at first for me, but like right now, once I have enough of the upgrades, it's really a breeze. Alright guys, time for us to fight the boss again. So as you guys can see, I've done a little bit of off-camera grinding. Just kidding, I used the secret developer mode to get back here. Anyways, here we are. We're fighting the Bandicoot boss. Dodging to avoid his attacks. He just exploded into a little moth. He is pretty hard. It's a little bit tricky to grab the balls. We don't have the